Hi guys, welcome. I am in my bedroom at my vanity. I am mid getting ready for the day. I have a 10 o'clock appointment and I just thought, you know what, we'll just meet together this morning right away. Tomorrow, my husband told me, because part of me getting sedated for the dentist is that I take a little sleepy pill the night before. This is like confession of a drug addict. No, it's not. I'm not a drug addict. I take a sleepy pill the night before, and he said, Sonny, you sleep the whole way to the dentist, and then you get another pill at 8:30, and then you go loopy for your dentist appointment. I have been in the dentist chair at times for like 8 hours. It's crazy. And that's like them working on me. So I'm going to be in the dentist chair tomorrow morning, and he says that I should not even do this at 7:30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my day 9 tonight, and then make sure that he posts it for me tomorrow morning by 7:30, and again at 8:30 for anybody who misses this memo. So thanks. There's so many. You get on so quick and so well. I appreciate that. Thank you. So tomorrow, as I am loopy and sedated, you will see that we're not actually live in the morning. We'll be live tonight, and then it'll be posted in the morning, so that when you're normally getting ready and doing your Proverbs devotion every morning, you can then go, oh, okay, now I can rewatch it. I said, babe, I think it would be really funny. I think it would be a good thing. Like, I could be like Prudence and then fall asleep, and you guys would be laughing, or I could just be completely out of it, and then we could all just live real life with one another. I kind of like the idea, but he says no. I have been known to not remember, no, every time I don't remember the day once it's over. And season, my sister said that it is a riot. I'm a hoot, and I'm out of control. So unfortunately, they're banning me from being public with my loopy sedation day. So anyway, today we are in Proverbs 8, and I see that now we're getting up in numbers of all of you who are in this study. This is Lady Wisdom today. And if you didn't already hear about the Filament Bible, Pastor got it for everybody who's on staff, and many of us have said it is our favorite Bible of all time. So when you get the Bible, then you get an app that you can click on, and it will show you videos. A video I love, and you can watch this on YouTube without the Bible. The Bible Project is awesome. It has been some of the resourcing for the study. And there is a great Proverbs video in the Bible Project about Lady Wisdom. And it's not that this is a lady. It's that this is an invisible creative force, but they give this title Lady Wisdom, just when theologians studied it. And that's why the Proverbs 31 woman, it sounds like, how are you just like perfect, and your kids and your husband love you, and you are a business owner, you support the family, but you're also a homemaker, and you're the best stay at home, you do it all, and you're perfect. It's because it's this picture in Proverbs 31 of, if you could be all things, and you will be some of those things well in each season, this is what it looks like. It's something to aspire to. It's not actually about one woman. It's about the attributes of amazing women who have wisdom. So we end with, this is a book about Lady Wisdom in Proverbs, and at 31 we go, and this is how it wraps it up. But this would be for men and women. Proverbs is not just a female book. In fact, there are 10 poems we've talked about from a father to a son, just in chapters 1 through 9. Also in chapters 1 through 9, there are 10 speeches from a father to a son, and 4 poems about Lady Wisdom. Proverbs 8 is a Lady Wisdom poem. Lady Wisdom is like a friend who gives you specific answers about everything and gives very good advice. This isn't just spiritual advice. In fact, the word for wisdom in the Hebrew is hokmah, and that isn't spelled like you think, but it's pronounced hokmah. And the definition of this is an action, a skill, or applied knowledge. Yesterday, I talked about labeling yourself well, and I think about that word. You know, we did the Mutter series at Life Church, and we talked about muttering something. And I've been muttering not just the word wisdom, and I hope that you're starting to label yourself wise. Like, okay, I'm getting it, I'm hearing it, now I can start to own it. I'm wiser. I'm wiser. And here's the deal, when you call yourself wise, it's not saying I'm perfect, I'm as wise as I'll ever be. But wisdom is applied knowledge. So if you're applying knowledge, you have wisdom. You can say, I'm wise. So I'm wanting to go even deeper than I'm wise. And I want to start thinking on that word hokmah, because hokmah is the very word used to describe what God has as an attribute and what he used to create the universe. So hokmah is wisdom and applied knowledge, and it's a skill and a craft. In fact, when King Solomon in 1 Kings prayed for wisdom, he later became known as the fountainhead of knowledge on botany, zoology, artisan, crafts, music. So Solomon wasn't just like, oh, this very spiritual king that knows everything. He actually became wise in many things. And I think that that's why it is important that we have hobbies, that we have passions, not just a hobby. Like, so I went to have a hobby of, I have babies, I need to scrapbook. That was the scrapbook era. You know, there was scrapbooking, etc. right next to any store in a strip mall, anywhere you went. I think we were living in Tacoma, Washington, and I was ready to have Isaiah. And so it was like, let me get all my scrapbooking supplies. And that was going to be my hobby. But here's the thing. It wasn't my passion. So there is still a scrapbooking book. I think I've given all of the little pieces of paper and crafty cute stuff to my college friend who did that, and it was her passion. Aubrey, poor dear, doesn't have any pages done in hers. I kind of gave up and just went back to a photo album. Isaiah has like 2 pages, and that was a hobby. It wasn't a passion. Solomon, as a fountainhead of wisdom, it was more than a hobby. He became wise in other things, and he must have had a passion in botany, zoology, music, because his literature included that. And so for me, I go, I have a passion for design. I didn't go to college for it, but it stirs my affection for life and ultimately stirs my affection for Jesus, because I feel super fulfilled and purposeful. I've been able to do it in our churches. I've been able to do it at the Exchange and the Airbnbs upstairs. And it is something that stirs my affection